guys, how you doing? Give a Loser here, and we're off for part 3 to learn Malagueña. Now, we got left, I think, at the most juiciest part of Malagueña because it's the most traditional sounding notes that exist within that piece. I believe everybody wants to keep that untouched, and I did that, except adding a little tail of bass notes at the end. And it was just very hard for me to think of a way to break it down, so I need you guys to be patient, not just with you or your playing, but also with me and the way that I'll break it down for you. I hope it doesn't get too confusing. And let's connect part A, what we've learned last lesson, along with part B and its tail. It's just beautiful little piece. Alright, now for anyone out there that might think that I'll be over breaking this lesson, over analyzing it, if you guys are more visual from the point of view that you can see it in slow motion and pick it up, I'm going to put an annotation link right here, and when you click on it, it's going to take you further down towards the end of the video where you guys can see this parts being played slowly and pick it up. For me personally, I'm not one of those people. I like to hear the pieces, maybe also see approximately what somebody does, but I would like to see it broken down most of the times. Remember, this is not my job. My job is a dancer. I have a dance school, and music is my hobby. I just do it and share it with my guitar friends to show what I've learned and to show me how they do it and exchange ideas through each other. Now, I'll try to break it down as it follows, meaning we finished part A, and we've learned to play it also only with the thumb, and then added the other finger on the bottom, which makes it easier. Twice the A part. Now let's start on part B. We start exactly the same with an E major chord, plugging the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd string with your thumb. But instead of playing it one more time, we're going to go straight away to our melody part, which would be our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, then our index on the 1st fret of the first fret of the 2nd string. That's the same string all the time. Back down again on the 3rd, up on the 1st, and we lift. So if we put them slowly together, down our middle finger, badass finger, on the 2nd fret of 3rd string, plug that once, and then go back on the 1st fret of your 2nd string with your index and plug that once, lift up and plug that once, open. Now it's almost finished, guys. Put down your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, counting from down up always. Keep that middle finger there because we're going to play it straight away after that note. And then lift up the middle finger now to finish. And one more note where the ring finger was on the 3rd fret. And we finish part B. That wasn't so hard, yeah? That's not the one I'm worried about. I'm worried how to break down the rest of the part, that tail of part B. So again, I need you guys to be patient, but let's play one last time this and also add our other finger on that 1st string. The melody we practice, here we go. Now let's add this bottom string in between. rewind the video, pause the video, practice it a little bit, get this part in your system of changing these little melodies, because if you learn this, it's like you also learn half of the next long scale we're going to be learning, and then it's the same up to there. So far we played, following from the previous video, part A of the traditional Malagueña twice to start, and we've learned today part B. We play that once, and then let's take part A and play that once. So after this one we would go straight away to just one time. You can put it in any order you like, it just feels better the way it progresses here. Now we will start to learn that long progression. Now up to here it's the same, but then we need to add a few. The best way to think about this is like there is an expression that says, I feel like I take one step forward and two steps back. Well, it's very similar like this. We finished on this note, our part B, and in order to continue it, you want to plug that last note that we've learned for part B and then go back to the previous string. Bam, beep, boom. Alright, now back one fret up, putting down your middle finger on the same string, that's the fourth string, and then down with the ring, lift up the ring. Up, open, down, up, open. Now we've learned this bass line to continue the line, so let's play it until there, and then we'll continue to put the middle bass line, the extra notes. Next note that we're going to play is on the third fret of the middle bass. Now we took in one step forward, let's take two steps back, putting the middle finger down on the second fret of the fourth string. One step forward, that's the middle bass. And let's go one step back, like we did on the previous strings. So we would have something like up with your middle finger. We're doing what we did on the second string now. So that's second, third, second, open, down. Alright, let's go back to the beginning. Again, the annotation will be here if you guys want to see it, just the whole thing slow, but I think note for note and progressing so we don't get confused. I want you guys to learn this and post a video. I want to see you play it by the end of the week. That's it. Here we go. One step forward as we did before, but on the top E string up here, the big thick sixth string, pluck once, then go two steps back, that's with your middle finger on the second fret on the fifth string, then one step forward, one step back, yeah, dum ding dum, and then index on the first fret, and then again we went one step, well it's actually two steps back, middle open. Now here it's just the pinky on the fourth fret, lift up, play that first fret, place down your middle finger, badass finger on the second fret of the middle bass, that's the fifth string, and your ring finger on the second fret of the third string, and we do that chord which I don't remember the name of it, or actually I don't know it, I just came up with it. If you guys know this chord, please do write down in a comment it's this chord, so I would like to know it too. And we finish it off just like before with a roll back and a pull off to an open E string. Don't worry, we're going to play it one more time. This will be the part that the annotation will skip to, where I'll be playing it slow, the whole scale just with the thumb. And stick around, we're going to play it with the other finger as well to see how it listens in slow motion. And you guys can learn it and then just do it as fast as you please. So here we go, starting with the thumb. As we said, no extra finger. We go, using the middle, and oh, excuse me guys, I lost my flip-flop. And again, you guys can freestyle on this. You guys can add it, you can remove it, whatever you guys want. There's no problem with it. Just try to remember the order of putting the two A's in the beginning. That's very traditional. And then putting that little melody, which again is traditional, repeating the A once, and then going into the long face run. So I'll finish it off by playing it, everything in slow motion. This is part A, one more time. Part B. Part A, once. Ole! Part B with the tail. So happy to break this down for you guys. This is actually my fourth attempt, and some of the videos that I did, I went all the way to the end of the lesson, but then I wasn't able to break down exactly what I wanted her to get through. It was taking too long. So I hope this wasn't too long, but the next parts will be even more fun. We'll be learning how to do a little progression that I put together. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you comment and rate. Please do subscribe to the channel so you stay updated with upcoming videos. Many more video guitar lessons on the way. Once again, thank you guys. Take care. God bless.